Hey, in this video we're going to be exploring the OpenClaw hidden tags and figure out why OpenClaw consumes so many tokens. To get started, I have this OpenClaw agent here using Claude Opus 4.7, and here I have a Anthropic API request using the same model, and I'm going to send a hello message to the model so that we can see how many tokens this is going to cost. The model responded with, "Hello, how can I help you today?" And the usage was 14 input tokens and 15 output tokens, so around 30 tokens in total. And now let's send the same message to the same module, but now in OpenClaw, and compare the tokens usage. In OpenClaw, it was 20,000 tokens just for this hello message. So why is there such a huge difference? The answer is that prior to sending your message to the model, OpenClaw is injecting some stuff into the context, and we can inspect the context here with slash context list. So, for example, it starts with system prompt, which is around 7,000 tokens, and the system prompt teaches the model what it should do when it wants to read a local file, for example, or when it wants to um, do web search, and so on. And this system prompt is hard coded, it cannot be customized, um, while these injected workspace files are per agent. So each agent will have one of each of these files. And this can be customized. So, for example, here agents.md has around 2,000 tokens. We could compress it so that it would uh, reduce costs. Um, as an example, I would like to show you the user.md file for my agent. And as you can see, it has information about the human. So my name, how to call me, my time zone, notes, and so on. And that's why when I said hello, the model responded with "Hey João," because this file was injected into the context. Okay, so next there's skills list with almost 1,000 tokens and two schemas with 3.4 thousand tokens. And that's how we get to 20,000 tokens. Now, we can emulate this behavior in the API here. So now I have added this system prompt to the API request, which says that the name of the human is João. And I'm going to send the same hello message. Okay, so now it responded with "Hello, João, how are you doing today?" So it's taken into consideration the context that I provided in the system prompt. And there's another layer to that, which is that in a conversation with a model, every time you want to send a new message, you have to send the entire message's history. The model doesn't really have a permanent memory, so the history has to be sent over and over again. We can see that in practice if I append uh, the message from the assistant to the messages list here. And then I'm gonna add a new message from the user. Uh, so the assistant asks, "How are you doing today?" And the user is gonna respond with, "I'm doing well. How are you?" Let's run this. And now we got, "I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, João." So it still knows all the context of the system prompt and the previous messages. And also note that the input tokens is linearly growing as the conversation grows, because each time there's more input uh, being sent to the model. So it's not only the last message, but everything that came prior to that and system prompt. Just to be clear, this is the same that happens in OpenClaw. So Hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for today, and thank you very much.